My name is Nathan, and I play in Something to Do, which I've played in for... I'm not sure how many years, it's been a long time, since 2002, 2003, so about half of my life. I mean, I would say we're probably a rock band first. We're less ska than... I mean, we certainly played shows where there's like real ska dudes, real ska daddies that show up in, you know, bespoke suits and just kind of fold their arms and pout until we're done and the real ska band starts. I also would say that mostly we're not like punk or whatever either. Sometimes people say we're ska punk, and depending on how ornery I am, I'll either correct them or I'll just ignore it. I would say we're rock and roll and ska is how I usually like to talk about it. The last one, Not Making a Sound, we very explicitly mostly wanted it to not be punk. Like we sort of ditched anything that seemed very third wave ska for the most part. I don't know that we really succeeded in that completely. Certainly in the last few years, it feels like if anything people are more into ska again. I think when we first started, it was already, even by then, probably the least cool thing you could do. I mean, it was like 2003, 2004. I would tell people I was in a band and they'd be like, oh cool! And then I'd be like, it's a ska band. And then they'd be like, and then they'd leave. There used to be this like amazing all ages scene in Green Bay. It was the Rock and Roll High School, and before that the Concert Cafe. And it was just like crazy. Like they'd get all kinds of touring bands through there. I think we played with the Blue Meanies there one time, my old ska band before Something to Do. Vitamin King. Played with the Blue Meanies. And it was like, it was so foreign to me. It was like going to a place where there was this all ages shows and there was like 150 like punk kids. Blew my mind, you know? There are punk kids? Like I didn't even know, like I was from this like small farm town. I didn't even know there were punk kids. There was a lot of them up there. We also opened for the Spin Doctors one time, who are not a band that I cherish, and I would like to put it on record that they sound checked through our sound check, even though there's only 4 people and one of them doesn't play anything. So Spin Doctors, if you're listening, Little Miss can be wrong. I'm gonna start airing my grievances. And don't get me started on Mustard Plug! We're gonna hopefully record another album either late this year or early next year. Possibly we'll learn my long pushed for song called Do You Date Men Sometimes? It's struck down on the last album, but hope springs eternal. There's no way for me to say the things I need to say to you. And anyway, you would not even hear the things I say. It's true. And every time I think that I am right, I get more wrong. Then every time we end up in a fight, can't get along. Love's such a con. Whoa, that's it, you got to go. Let's face the facts, I'll never be your Romeo. Whoa, we're ending way too slow. Forget me, let me be alone. Go back to Chicago. I'll admit I'm in the wrong, it's right for you to quit, but you don't. I can't commit, yeah, I'm a hypocrite, did you say it, but you won't. And every time I think that we are over, through and done, and every time I don't just walk to you, do you know I run, and I'm undone. Whoa, that's it, from you, it's true. Whoa, that's it, you got to go. Let's face the facts, I'll never be a Romeo. Whoa, well, anyway, too slow. Forget me, let me be alone. Go back to Chicago. There's no way for me to say the things I need to say to you. Jazzy finish.